What's up, y'all? Got this Louisiana Derby coming up here, mile and 3/16. We are going to have a $1 million purse for this one. This is the first, as I like to look at it, of the major preps for the Derby. Next two coming up next week, and we got three more week after that. So Louisiana Derby here. Let's get going. Number one, John Hancock, Flavian Pratt, 7-2 in the morning odds here. He's run two races. Got a win in Tampa at 6 furlongs and got a win in the Sam F. Davis. They've been saving him for this race. Probably going to be forwardly placed. That's where he likes to run. Good looking horse. Number two, Chunk of Gold. This one's out of preservation. It's 8-1 in the morning odds here. Jared Loveberry's riding this one. Second in the Risen Star, second in the Leonidas. Horse has been running on some artificial. After that second in the Risen Star, they're bringing him back here. Don't know if he's going to have the speed to keep up, but it's going to be a lot of front runners in this one, so he may be able to make something happen there if the pace collapses. Number three, we've got Tistastic. This one is out of Tis the Law. His mother's father's Tappet. So that means he has his mother's father and his father's grandfather is the same horse. So I don't know if that makes Tistastic inbred or crossbred. Decent looking, so it doesn't seem to affect him, but he's not very fast. They got him 8-1 here. Joel Rosario's riding him. Stephen Asmussen, the trainer, got a win last out at Fairgrounds, breaking his maiden, fifth at the same distance of a mile and 1/16 before that in the slop. So he's got a lot of experience. Another race before that at the same distance. Got a lot of experience going long distances. That 8.5 furlongs bumping up to 9.5 here. That should help him. That experience going the distance, but because he's going to be forwardly placed, I don't know if that will help him because it's going to be a fast pace. Number five, Caldera. This one ran an impressive race. Liam's map horse. Last out. Tyler Gaffleone's going to be riding him this time, trained by D. Wayne Lucas. They got him at 5-1. As I was saying, that last out Sunland Derby, second by a nose against Getaway Car. Like I said, very impressive race. He lost on a head bob in that one. So he's probably looking for some redemption here. Another one that's going to probably be pretty forwardly placed. So it's going to be dependent, I think, on how well Gaffleone can hold him in position. Number six, Built, 4-1 in the morning odds. I think that's a bit generous on this one. Jose Ortiz riding him. Horses out of Hard Spun. Third in the Risen Star last out. That was 9 lengths off the leader. The winner of that race really took off and left the competition in the dust. He ended up third after falling out of second place, which he had. Second in the LeCompte before that. Got a win in the Gunrunner before that. So did they ease him up in the Risen Star? Yeah, probably. So looking to rebound in this one. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to go that distance, though. Didn't really hold up, like I said, in the Risen Star. Taking it up another half a furlong here, so we'll see what he's got. Number 7, Vassimo, a Nyquist horse, mother's father's pulpit. This breeding here, Tappet, who comes from Pulpit, out of AP Indy. There's lots of these horses through Constitution. Lots of these horses in this race here. Vassimo's another one. 12-1 in the morning odds. This horse is ridden by Irad Ortiz, trained by Todd Pletcher. If he's 12-1 with that kind of talent with him, you got to say that's a bad thing. A Pletcher Ortiz horse down to 12-1. That shows a lot of people don't like him. I don't think he's that bad. Fourth last out in the Risen Star, 12 lengths off. Like I said, that race was a blowout. Good workout coming into this one. He had a win in an optional claimer before that Risen Star, to win breaking his maiden before that. So maybe that Risen Star was just an off race for him. Maybe he can rebound here. That would help for the odds if he ends up staying up near 12-1, and the horse can rebound if you have him. They got blinkers on in this one. Same thing with Built, putting blinkers on. I don't like blinkers on. I've never really seen that it makes much of a difference, a quantifiable difference over anything else when you're trying to handicap a race, and that tends to make me think that it's a bad sign. It tend to make me think that the trainer thinks that this is going to make a difference, and so he's grasping at straws by throwing blinkers on the horse and hoping that helps. Um, Not that I have ever seen in any statistical advantage to it versus anything else. Some people will disagree, I'm sure. I don't really like that, though. Putting the blinkers on to me seems like, yeah, well, the horse really, we don't think he can win without him, so let's throw him on and see what happens. Number 8, Furio, horse out of McKenzie. Another very forwardly placed horse I'm thinking is going to be in this one. I think he probably will be the leader. Luis Saez riding this one, probably going to be aggressive with him. He got some good workouts, so shown he can do good at 4 furlongs, 5 furlongs. Second in his last out in an optional claimer at Fairgrounds here, lost instant replay. Got a windbreak in his maiden 6 furlongs before that. So, going to be furious, I think, out of the gate for Furio. Going to probably get the lead. Probably going to be forced to go a bit too fast. I'm thinking probably about a 46 flat. And I don't think he'll be able to handle that, honestly. Number 9, the horse he lost to last out, instant replay. This horse out of Maximum Security. 6-1 in the morning odds. Florentia Rose riding this horse, trained by Brad Cox. A lot to like about him. The only thing I really don't like about this horse is he just broke his maiden. Last out, like I was saying, got that win at Fairgrounds, mile 116, 143. So I do like that. Ran at Churchill before that, Oaklawn before that. Decent looking horse. Of course, I like Maximum Security, so I gotta like his progeny there. But just coming off this maiden special weight race here, I don't know. Horses like that don't generally do well coming right into a stakes race like this. So I'm gonna have to pass on him, I think, for this one, even though I do think he'll be competitive. Number 10, Hypnus. BJ Hernandez riding this one, an Into Mischief horse. Horse out of Uncle Mo on his mother's side. Okay breeding here, 10-1 in the morning odds. Kenny McPeak's training him. 7th in that Rebel Stakes last out, breaking his maiden in the race before that. Maybe that, as I say, I don't like a horse coming off a maiden win. So maybe that Rebel was just his kind of tightening race, as we say, before he comes to tighten it up here in this race and put up a better performance. I don't really think so, though. BJ Hernandez, you got to like him. I mean, to me, you got to like him in a situation where his horse is kind of superior, where he's really superior on the track as well. I just don't see it here. I see this being too fast of a pace for him. I think he's going to be left behind, as you would say. I think we're going to go off, as I said, Furio, the 8, I think will be getting the lead. I think you're going to have John Hancock. You're going to have Eisner, the 4, Ben Curtis, and you're going to have Tyler Gaffleone and Caldera right there with them. Built, Jose Ortiz, I have going to be right in there in the mix. I don't think they are going to go all the way up to the lead. I'm expecting that John Hancock, number 1, Flavian Pratt, even though he looks to be on the lead, I don't think he's really going to push him to the lead. I think he'll hold off the lead, leaving the lead to Furio. I think they will pick up the pace, though, after they hit that 3/4 mark, going probably a good 109 flat, maybe in the 108 range. I'm expecting John Hancock to take the lead there. And I think he's probably going to be able to hold out. He was a strong, resilient horse. I think he will face some competition from Caldera, the 5, Tyler Gaffleone. All the reason to have the rivalry with Flavian Pratt, but I don't think he's going to be able to get him. I think John Hancock skates off for the win. Caldera, I think, tries to run him down, doesn't get there. Second with the 5 for Caldera. The 9 instant replay. This horse I like, the maximum security horse. I think this will be his introduction into the stakes here. I got him running third with instant replay for Florentero. And fourth, the 3. The 3 I've got Tis-tastic, Joel Rosario. Got him in there running fourth, just closing in, because I think this pace is going to be really fast. I think Rosario is just going to give him a good ride and get him in there. So let me know what you think in the comments there. But that is what I'm going with. The 1, he is a favorite. I don't know how strong John Hancock's going to be of a favorite. I'm going to probably be looking to play him in a place with an exacta situation with the 5 for sure, and then kind of look at the other horses, see where these odds shake out. If it does drop down below, to an 8-5 or 8-5 ish position on John Hancock, I will definitely be looking at exactas, trifectas on this one. Trifecta key, probably a 159 box as well. So let me know what you think in the comment section there. Like I said, once again, I'm going with John Hancock. He's a good-looking horse. I think Flavian Pratt gets the win here, and I think he's going to be looking good going to the Derby as well.